We're back. Sponsored.
Yeah, so we had a sponsor. Quickly, it was a quick departure.
The partnership did not last.
It lasted about 48 hours.
If that. But let's talk about some pressing issues. A good friend of the show. Bill Cosby is a free man.
Longtime listener, Bill Cosby, sent us lots of fan mail from inside.
Yeah. Babada-boobada.
Bill Cosby is a free man after Pennsylvania Supreme Court overturns sex assault conviction. First of all, before we get into the nitty-gritty of it, why in every picture does Bill Cosby look like a drawing of himself? Like he looks like a caricature of his own.
Yeah. He
looks like he got high and drew himself.
Yeah, I mean, he has not done well on the inside, that's for sure.
No, didn't he have like, what's that thing that dogs have where their eyes are fucked up? It looks like you got water in your eyes.
I don't know what that is, but you're right. He did have it.
You know what I'm talking about, though,
yeah,
right?
because he's like, I think he's blind now. I think he's like...
He's not. Is he fully... He was blind and he was doing all those raping?
Yeah, he's blind.
He's not blind.
I think so.
Him and the judge were just not seeing eye to eye. but apparently they were, actually. I should correct myself. So before we read this article, I haven't really read anything. All I've seen is the headline. Bill Cosby released. That's all I've really...
I know very few details. Details.
Did the court say that he didn't rape all those people?
As far as I know, there was just some sort of legal loophole that he was able to jump through where they couldn't criminally convict him.
They couldn't?
Yeah.
He was already inside though. So this isn't just him like, oh, you're old and dying, we're going to let you be out of prison. This is him like he's a free man now.
Yeah. Like somewhere along the line, they convicted him and he obviously has so much money that he just had his lawyers go through it and they're like, you fucked up somewhere. You have to let him out because you guys fucked up. Cosby was sentenced in 2018 to 3 to 10 years in a state prison for drugging and sexually assaulting Andrea Constand at his home in 2004. Like, I'm pretty sure he admitted to that, but because of whatever happened in the courtrooms, they fucked up and now they have to let him out.
Seriously? Dude, who is his lawyer? Did he use the same lawyer as like the OJ Simpson lawyer?
Well, wasn't that the Kardashian dad?
What?
In the OJ case?
What?
What's Kim Kardashian's dad name?
Caitlyn Jenner? Bruce Jenner? What are you talking about?
Who am I thinking of? Who
I don't what? I'm not sure what the connection you're trying to make.
I don't know what his name is. Move anyways.
What are you trying to say?
Because you're saying the same lawyer as OJ, and OJ used the Kardashians' dad.
That was his lawyer?
Yeah.
Was Kim Kardashian's dad?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Mm-hmm.
How did I not know that? How did you know that is a better question.
Everybody knows that except
Really?
you. Yeah.
I don't know.
Anyways,
Cosby tweeted a photo of himself Wednesday night thanking his supporters. He has supporters?
imagine still being a fan of Bill Cosby.
I've always maintained my innocence, he says.
Yeah, but he's not innocent.
Oh, you don't say.
That's the funny thing about that is he's not.
That's the funny thing about that is that it's not true. So he probably the most, I'd say him and Harvey Weinstein are probably the most prolific Me Too cases thus far.
Because it's so unanimously true of what they did.
And just so high profile, so rampant, so like whatever. And the first thing he does is go on Twitter. Dude, Twitter is ruthless.
Let's just see what like the first reply is.
You were the father in my house. You were wrongly prosecuted after a civil matter that turned into criminal. I'm glad you're free.
Was not expecting that. What?
The fuck is going on right now?
Congratulations,
Mr. Cosby.
We love you, Bill.
Here we go.
Yep.
I've never changed my stance nor my story. I've always maintained my innocence. Also, Cosby. In a sworn deposition, when you got the Quaaludes, was it in your mind that you were going to use the Quaaludes for young women that you want to have sex with? Yes, Cosby replied.
These got to be bots.
These have to be bots. No way, dude.
What is that picture?
Political memes have the worst Photoshop.
Mm-hmm.
It's always just the worst.
Look at his big ass head.
Dude, it looks like
tucked in that suit.
It looks like what's like it's like one of those cartoons where a chicken's getting choked and the neck is like
Yeah, like a Bart Simpson. Like.
Bart Simpson. That's right. That's right. What a lawyer. How do you get Bill Cosby out of jail?
Honestly,
I guess here's a question for you. Moral question. If you're a lawyer, and maybe there's something I don't know about this, but if you know that your person that you're representing is guilty, like obviously your job is to win the case.
Yeah.
Do you still just do that without, like, do you just ignore the fact that he actually is, like, he did rape a bunch of girls and you're just like, you know what, I'm still going to get this guy out because it's my job?
Definitely.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's funny. Then why, some lawyers kind of shitty then, eh?
Yeah. Like
I
on a
guess-
moral standpoint, yeah, but like that's how you get paid a lot of money is like you're known as the guy that like gets people out of shit like this. Like imagine the other sexual assault people in Hollywood that are going to go to this guy being like, he gets people out. He's going to be that guy. He's going to get fucking paid hand over fist.
But then you're known as the guy
that supports, or
like,
not supports, but like
you're the guy who's keeping them out of prison. Mm-hmm. Like I guess they're not all. You can still just be like a dirtbag.
Even though, yeah, being a lawyer doesn't make you like a good person.
How the fuck is R. Kelly still in prison and Bill Cosby's out?
Is R. Kelly in prison?
Yeah.
For what?
For like, remember hog tying girls? I'm fighting for my fucking life.
Oh, I didn't know he actually went to jail for that.
I think he's still in prison.
Fighting for my fucking life.
Not to say that R. Kelly is still wrong, but how does Bill Cosby go free for literally admitting to drugging and raping someone? Mm-hmm. And R. Kelly, I mean, the greatest R&B artist of all time. This is a really overdone bit, but do you think that there's like a correlation to talent in entertainment and desire to break the law sexually?
It's really starting to seem like that because it's kind of shocking how, I mean, it's got to be something when you get that much power and money. You're just like, I can fucking do anything.
Yeah, we talked about that with Bill Gates.
Yeah,
about
exactly.
Like once you get to that level. But I almost mean in a different, like with Bill Gates, when we said that, I think the point we were making was like once you get to that like level of riches, the only thing that still excites you anymore still is like, oh, this crazy, like, can I get away with this crazy thing?
Yeah.
But like, I wonder if in order to be
that successful, you need to
have like that screw loose, which is fucking crazy.
Probably, man.
Dude, this have you seen do you know the meme where it's like a SpongeBob SquarePants meme where like someone's on the, I can't remember the characters, but like someone's on the inside, like look, it's like watching my friends enjoy summer.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And he's
yeah.
and he's watching the people on the outside.
Yeah.
It's like that's R. Kelly looking at Bill Cosby right now. Oh, you're right. He probably is blind, hey?
Look at him.
Bill, the camera's over here, guy.
How about, do you remember when I think it's when he was going to prison and he was walking by all the journalists and he gave them the Fat Albert, hey, hey, hey. Do you remember that?
What?
I think it was either when he was going to prison or when he was in trial, like walking to and from court.
Hang on. How do you remember like these little things?
Because it was hilarious. It was the funny, because it was coming out. And
I have no recollection of that.
He was finally going to jail. They're like, Bill, like, what do you think? What do you think? And he's like, hey, hey, hey.
Fuck off. Are you serious?
Yeah. Pull it up. Courtroom. It's already there. This is unbelievable. Oh my God.
What?
He's going to court for sexually assaulting women. Hundreds of journalists, and he just goes, hey, hey, hey.
What made him think of doing that?
That's someone who thinks they're not getting in trouble. You know, like
Go to the principal's office.
And you're still like dancing on your way out, but you don't realize how much trouble. That's what he did. He was like, hey, 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 like, I didn't do anything.
He's like, watch me walk through this. What?
Yeah.
Is he doing?
That is good. You can't write that shit.
No, you can't. Because that's crazy.
That is crazy person stuff.
What the fuck made him think of doing that? Mm-hmm. Oh, wait, did he play Fat Albert?
Yes, he was Fat Albert.
He was Fat Albert? Okay.
Fuck's sakes, man.
You've got to give him one thing. He's got great comedic timing.
Absolutely. Isn't that crazy? Who does that? Who does that?
I'll tell you what right now. That is crazier than the fact that he got out today.
I think it makes it worse that he got out, that he was like joking around while he was being sentenced, and now he's a free man. Do you think he's just like playing chess and he's just 10 steps ahead of everybody? He knew. He's like, there's no chance I'm staying in this bitch for 10 years.
Maybe. I want to thank the Supreme Court who saw the light and saw the truth. This is dark, man.
It's pretty fucked up.
Do you think he's just walking around like panicking Skywalker about someone running up on him?
Has to be.
Him and 6ix9ine should start a podcast.
I'm just waiting for that first day out single to come out.
Him, 6ix9ine, R. Kelly, and Logan Paul should all just
the 4 of them, just talk for get on Joe Rogan Experience and just talk for 6 hours.
Would that not be crazy?
Bill Cosby in the pudding, in the boobada bobbada. You're like, Bill, you are losing it.
I actually do
you think he's probably mentally sound? Maybe that's a whole play too.
He's probably not mentally sound.
No, he is, because I think they say he has like dementia now.
He probably does, man. Look at his eyes. His eyes literally look like a picture of the Milky Way. Cataracts.
See? Big brain shit over here.
Oh, so the loophole was due process, was it?
Mm-hmm. So in the civil deposition, the district attorney promised he would not prosecute him criminally.
Do you think there's going to be people who are listening to this right now just screaming at their phones, watching? Like,
yeah. No, you idiot! It's this. It's the euro.
Yeah. Ukraine is half in Europe, half in Asia.
How do you guys not know this?
So he's free. He's home free.
Oh yeah. Imagine if he starts doing TikToks.
Like but
OJ
starts doing shit like OJ.
Yeah.
Hello, Twitter world.
Hey. That was too good. Hey, Twitter world. It's the juice here. Those videos of OJ when he surprises the interviewer, like she goes to walk in and he goes,
oh, yeah.
Dude, what the fuck was he thinking?
That when you know you're not doing time?
The entire world thought that OJ Simpson was guilty because he sped away in his Bronco like a psychopath.
And he literally went and then with a knife to a fucking interviewer. Where's that? That's the same thing as the Bill Cosby. Hey, when you know that this is a speed bump and you're coming out, you're coming out from the other end. You're coming out on the other end like that guy in Shawshank Redemption where he crawls through the river of shit. When you know, so then you start showboating.
Yeah, you're like, I'm invincible.
Wow. Good connection that is. If I was the lawyer, I'd get on the phone and be like, what are you doing?
Yeah, are you out of your mind?
We got this in the bag, but you just fucked us.
And he did the noises and everything.
He did the noise. If only Jeffrey Epstein was alive, then him, Jeffrey Epstein, and R. Kelly could do a podcast. Do you think the move for him is to lay low, or do you think the move for him is to get back into show business?
I mean, for him, yeah, he's so widely hated. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I mean, if he released, like if he did something comedic, like he released like a comedic special or something.
Would that not be crazy?
If he just did half an hour of him being Fat Albert again. Like people would be like, this guy just doesn't give a fuck.
But if you think about it though, and not to condone it at all, but I mean, the move is clearly, he's got to do something.
I mean, think about how much he paid for lawyers. He's got to make a little bit back.
So the move is probably to do something like Louis did, but like how Louis used to do specials was like $5 on his website. Mm-hmm. That's the way. You have to.
Yeah.
What else do you do? It's so hard to sometimes know what celebrities are worth. Like, do you think he's like got bank? Do you think he's broke?
I think he's got bank.
Real from what? Like just from his old shows and stuff? Like he's been
famous for like 40 years.
But he hasn't made $1 since what, the 90s?
Yeah, but I bet you like royalties and shit, I'm sure he's like probably still getting paid.
You think he was making money all the way up until the...
Actually, probably still. Like he's still obligated to some of that money. It's just probably not getting shown anymore.
No one's watching his specials and stuff anymore. And